Assalamualaikum friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope so you all are fine. So we will find the value of x from this given equation, which is x raised to the power x plus 1 is equal to x. So here we have equation x raised to the power x plus 1. We can take this x to the left hand side, so it will become minus x and it will be equal to 0. Now we can see that here we have form a raised to the power m plus n is equal to a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n. So it can be written as x raised to the power x into x raised to the power 1 minus x is equal to 0 according to this exponential rule. So here we have x and here we have also x. So it's mean in both terms we have x is common here. So x raised to the power x into x divided by x will be x raised to the power x minus this x divided by x will be 1 is equal to 0. So here we have two cases, that x is equal to 0 and x raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to 0. So from here first value of x is equal to 0. Now we'll solve this equation and find the value of x from here. So it is x raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can write it as x raised to the power x and we take this negative 1 to the right hand side, so it will become positive 1. So I have a form here that a raised to the power b is equal to 1. So here we have three cases. First case is a is equal to 1 and b belongs to a real number. When a will be 1, b belongs to any real number, it means it will become 1 raised to the power 1, 1 raised to the power 0, 1 raised to the power 3, so it gave us 1. And the second case is here that a is equal to minus 1 and b will be equal to an even number. It means it will be 2 times n, where n belongs to integer. So in this case, minus 1 raised to the power even number 2, so it will become positive 1, and minus 1 raised to the power 4, so again even number, so it will again become 1. And the third case is a is not equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. When a will not equal to 0, it means a will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and any number has power 0 will be equal to 1. Now we will apply these three cases in our this equation x raised to the power x is equal to 1 and we will get the value of x from here. So first case is a is equal to 1. So it's mean x will be equal to 1. So here we have x as base and at the same time we have exponent as also x. So if we substitute x as 1, so it will become 1 raised to the power 1. So 1 raised to the power 1 will be equal to 1. It's mean it satisfies this equation. So from here the value of x will be equal to 1. When we will substitute the value of x is equal to 1 for first case, so it satisfies this equation. Now second case is a raised to the power minus 1. So here x raised to the power x. So when we will substitute here x as minus 1, so it will become minus 1 raised to the power minus 1. And minus 1 raised to the power minus 1 is not equal to 1 because it will be equal to 1. Sorry, it will be equal to minus 1. So it means second case will not hold here. Now third case. Third case is A is not equal to 0 and B is equal to 0. So if we take here x as 0, so it means it will become 0 raised to the power 0, which is undefined. So it's mean we have two values of x here, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. Now we will check that these two values of x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 satisfy our this given equation x raised to the power x plus 1 is equal to x or not. So x raised to the power x plus 1 is equal to x. When we will substitute the value of x is 0, so it will become 0 raised to the power 0 plus 1 is equal to 0 or not. So 0 has power 1, so it means it will be 0 is equal to 0. Now for the value of x is equal to 1, it will be 1 raised to the power 1 plus 1, and will it be equal to 1 or not? So 1 raised to the power 2 is same as 1. So it's mean both values x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 satisfy our given equation. So the final values of x are 0 and 1 for this problem. Hope so you will like my video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.